there, and welcome back to Weird Soda for Life. Today we're trying strawberry puree, the kind you find in a Burger King store. Strawberry puree. Yeah. Anyway, you get it. Welcome back. We are in fact trying strawberry puree, or what I should actually call it, Fiery Strawberry and Sprite. I know, it's exciting. Um, And it is, in fact, from Burger King. It's from Burger King's new Fiery menu. Why are they doing this? I don't know. I certainly didn't ask them to do it. They won't return my calls. No, I'm just kidding. I have never called. But anyway, they Burger King has released a new fiery menu. It is a limited time menu, and as part of that, they have five different new items, leveled from 1 to 5 based on the level of perceived hotness. Sort of like how I assume you all look at these videos and me. No? Well, forget it. Anyway, harumph. This Fiery Strawberry and Sprite is level 1, and apparently the puree itself is supposed to be a little spicy. I'm not sure how they accomplish that. I'm sure it's some sort of pepper, maybe a cayenne or something like that, but we will find out today. The other menu items are fiery mozzarella fries, which just sounds like a fancy way to have mozzarella in a cup holder. I mean, I'm here for that. Um, and the number level 3 is the fiery bacon whopper. Number 4 is fiery chicken fries, and like I do remember liking chicken fries from BK back in the day, so I'm kind of intrigued to try that at another point. And then finally, the fiery bacon royal crispy chicken sandwich as spice level 5. I don't know what that means. I didn't try any of the food. You know me, I'm mostly just a soda gal. And I will admit too, I actually haven't been to Burger King in years. But I told Mr. Weird about this, and so after I finish filming, I guess I'm gonna have Burger King for dinner. So how exciting for me, and also for you, because you won't have to watch me eat it. With that, there's not a lot to talk about. We've talked about Sprite on the channel before. I kind of don't want to go into the history of Burger King. I'm sure somebody would find it fascinating, but really, again, I'm in for the exclusive, and you can only get this for a limited time at Burger King. With that, let's take a look at this. I think this is quite pretty. You can tell how red it is because you can barely see the Burger King label. It does feel a little weird to kind of just be holding this, like, hello. But here we are. This is the life I've chosen. With that, we are going to do our standard, like, sniffs check. Spoiler alert, kind of smells like strawberries. Yep, kind of just smells like strawberries. I wasn't expecting a whole lot other than that, just because, well, uh, it's Sprite. Like, what does Sprite smell like? Sprite smells like Sprite. And it's lemon lime, right? So with that, I know I'm not cracking open a bottle or trying to get a lid off. Instead, I am a haha littering on camera and then hiding it because I feel a little weird about it. And just opening up a straw. With that, wait, before I try it, I almost got there. I stopped myself. I want to stir this up a little bit to make sure that I'm like getting the full intention of the mix. So actually, I'm going to start a little bit from the top first, and then we'll go further in to make sure I'm getting like the whole flavor. I'll be danged. First thing first, mixed all the way through. Secondly, as soon as that Sprite hit the back of my mouth, or back of my tongue, anyway, as soon as it hit, there is spice in there. Like, I don't know what I was expecting, and I would guess it's probably like a cayenne or something. It's not like my mouth is not on fire, but it's definitely a distinct like spicy tickle in the back. The actual forward taste of it tastes just like kind of almost like a strawberry lemonade of sorts. Um, but the back, yeah, as it hit the back of my throat, um, there's spice there, and it's kind of making my mouth water a little bit. I'm surprised, especially since this is level 1. I don't know what I expected, but I didn't expect it to have really any kick, to be honest with you, and it does, but not unpleasantly so. Um, just enough, at least, kind of like a little "hello, I'm here," and not just an awkward strawberry lemonade that you bought from fast food restaurants. Um, so this is really good. It is sweet, but what I like about it too is that the sweetness of the strawberry um, plays well with the Sprite, and then Sprite, while sweet on its own, because of its lemon lime flavor, has a kind of a crisp. Right, we've talked about this, but the sweetness of the strawberry, I don't want to say muddles that crispness, but it softens it. It softens it to create, again, something kind of more of akin to a lightly bubbly strawberry lemonade. I would get it. I can't recommend the rest of the menu. Again, I haven't had Burger King in literal years. Um, Though I admittedly have a soft spot for them. I used to get sick, specifically with strep throat, a whole lot as a child. And the treat my mom would always get me when I was on the mend was a Whopper Jr. This is before I kind of grew out of liking mayo all that much. But yeah, for example, my sixth grade year, I got strep throat 4 times, and every time when I got on the mend, my mom would buy me a Whopper Jr. to celebrate, and so I have a soft spot for them. If not, even if I'm not eating there all the time, but I would get this. It's pleasant. I will say again, if this is a limited time, this is the biggest size that you can get, because it is a limited time special offering. Um, but I would, especially before it gets too cold, because right now, like this feels kind of like a summery out on the deck drink, or out in the world. Um, but eventually, because I live up here, it's gonna drop to get real cold, and I wouldn't recommend drinking it maybe then, or maybe you would because the spice would warm you up. Um, and with that, next week we are trying something really cool. I told you guys, and again, thank you for being so considerate about me filming a video a little later, right? With the video that posted this Monday and then this video today on Saturday. Um, we are going to be back to our regular programming. So next Friday, when Stephanie, friend of the channel, fellow Pilk experiencer, came to visit me. She and her spouse, Mr. Stephanie, just got back from Iceland. And while they were there, they picked up a couple drinks for me to try. So we're going to try Apfelsin. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that right, but I'll make sure to have it right next week. But which looks like an orangey Icelandic soda. So I'm really looking forward to trying that on the channel next Friday. So I'll see you then. Until next time, drink weird and I don't know, throw some paprika into your Coke and see what happens, I guess. See you next time.